Thanksgiving, the certified diet killer since 1621. I don't know, maybe after 400 years we ought to let that holiday go. Just give it up, just like that. Cold turkey.
The Garage Comedian.
It's a beautiful day for a joke.
Happy early Thanksgiving to all. I just love this time of year when we all become gluttonous and then cram our fatty selves into some baggy clothes. One thing I'm extremely thankful for this year is all of you. Getting to share a laugh with you each week, I love that. And as a token of my gratitude and thanks, I am going to be giving away an official Garage Comedian t-shirt like this. So how can you score one of these sweet Garage Comedian t-shirts? It's simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber, which I think most of you probably already are. And then second thing is just drop a comment down below in this video here. It can be your favorite Thanksgiving Day dish. I can tell you what I heart. For me, it's green bean casserole. Oh, how I love thee. Then I'll have my junior Garage Comedians go through all the comments, put them in a bucket, and then we'll randomly select a winner. And then on Sunday, which is, I think it's December 1st. Oh my goodness, that is December 1st. I'll pin at the top of the comments field who the winner is. I'll reach out to you, get your name, your address, the size that you want, and the color. That's right, you can pick the color. This one here is plush purple. And to ensure these Hanes Nano t-shirts meet the highest quality standards for all my Garage Comedians out there, I recruited my next door neighbor Brendan to wear one for a week, give me some feedback, let me know what he thought of it. He mentioned something about them being perfect. Brendan, come on up. Don't be shy. Tell other people about your shirt.
Yes, this is a perfect shirt for yard work.
For yard work? I think what he's saying is that it's sweat absorbent. So my wife overheard me in the office going through some bits and jokes for the show, and she heard me say, I like my women how I like my eggs, large and brown. And she came running in, she said, you can't say that, you're gonna get in trouble, people will get mad. What's wrong with that? Barrett thought it was funny. You told that joke to our 11-year-old son? Well, no, I didn't tell it to him. He was just in the room when I told it. What's the difference? I was hoping you'd tell me. Oh, I don't know. So I just want you all to know, I'm not going to tell that joke. But going grocery shopping for eggs or anything for that matter is painful. In fact, I think of it as grocery shopping. Sometimes I go with my stepsister just to break things up a bit, although she's a little bit tough to go to the store with. She's one of these people that needs to read the side of every single item, the ingredients, just to see what's in it. Now, I'd completely understand if she had an allergy or someone in her family had an allergy, that's warranted. But no one in her family has an allergy. It drives me crazy. You'd think through the years she might have gotten a little better. No, she's actually gotten worse. In fact, the other day I saw her looking at a canister of toothpicks. I yelled out, wood! Just put it in the carriage, let's keep it moving. I love tomatoes. I love grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, large tomatoes. So good. And depending on who you ask, tomatoes are either a fruit or a vegetable. That's why I think of them as the Bo Jackson of the fruit and vegetable world. They can kind of do it all. And I like to slice up my tomatoes and put them on my tuna fish sandwiches. I've been eating tuna fish sandwiches since I was little. Chicken of the sea. My cousin's actually never had a tuna fish sandwich and he's my age. In fact, he thought chicken of the sea was an expression. He thought it was a cowardly form of aquatic life. Hey, there goes Tommy the turtle, running from another fight. Come on back, you chicken of the sea. I'll tell you this, you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. I don't know about you guys, but we go through a ton of bread in my house. And I'm the kind of guy who's either all in or all out. What I mean by that is, if you get a loaf of bread, a traditional loaf of bread, it's cut up, and you have your individual slices. That's fine, let's put that off to the side. Then you've got your Italian breads, your French breads, those come uncut. So either cut or uncut. But then you've got these other people, you know who I'm talking about, Thomas's English Muffins, who'll give you these guidelines. You know, they don't cut it through for you, no. They just give you guidelines so that you can, get the classic 80-20 split. Oh, terrific. That's gonna burn in the toaster oven and that one there's not gonna cook all the way through. Thanks for nothing. You're guiding me into insanity. Commit. It's like the hokey pokey. Your foot's either in or out, either cut it or don't. At least then I could respect you in the morning. But I get all kinds of stress when I go grocery shopping, especially when my wife assembles a list for me. She and I will sit together and go over the list, and she'll even send to my phone some screen snaps of what the item looks like, because I don't know all the items that she wants me to get, and I'm no longer allowed to substitute. I've done that before, and I was told I did horrible. So she told me, don't do it. I don't want you Mickey Mousing it out there. I was like, oh boy. Look at that, I can do an impression. Oh boy. So substitutions are out for me, and that's fine. But what ends up happening is I get to the grocery store, and then my phone buzzes. What happened? Oh, we forgot a few things on the list. So she'll send me those few items. Okay, so we need allspice, cheese, and Oreos. Sounds so simple, doesn't it? So allspice, I have no idea what you are, but you're probably a spice, and I know they're alphabetized, so I've got a pretty good shot here. I go there. Okay, great. There it is. Oh, wait. There's ground and there's whole. She didn't state what she wanted there. Although if I get the whole, she could always ground it up, right? I mean, then that wouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Will that make the spice taste any different? I don't know. Oh, okay, so I'll just send a text back and ask, do you need whole or ground? But then when I'm in the grocery store and I'm trying to send her a text back, I can't get the text to go through. It's like the service is terrible. Won't go through. So then for some reason I hold it up in the air as if the 1 foot difference from in front of me to above my head is somehow going to make that text go through. And I'm standing there, I look like a 1980s deodorant commercial. Raise your hand if you're sure. All right, so that's not going through. You know what, we'll move on. What's the next one? Cheese. Cheese, well, what kind of cheese are we talking about here? We're talking about American cheese for a sandwich? You want mozzarella for a pizza, cheddar for a dip? Give me some instruction. All right, here comes another text. All right, back up in the air. Okay, yeah, that's not working either. You're setting me up to fail. She set me up to fail. She set me up to fail. She always set me up to fail. All right, well, you know what? Let's put that on the shelf too. Let's just go to the third option. Okay, Oreos. Oh, that's easy. They only have regular and... Oh my God! Look at all these. Are you kidding me? I can't believe how many different types of Oreo cookies there are. There's birthday cake, marshmallow moon, chocolate peanut butter pie. I think there's some kind of fudge something, Oreo mint, white fudge dip, red velvet spring, golden thins, carrot cake, pistachio, lemon. It's just, oh my God. How am I supposed to get the right one? I have no idea. So I could play it safe and I could just get the regular Oreos, although they do have the double stuff. I knew about that one. They actually have mega stuff. And they have a new one called the most stuff. Like, my goodness, I'm just waiting for the special limited edition New Kids on the Block one, the right stuff.
The right stuff.
Nabisco, you made all of my dreams come true. But the stress doesn't end at the grocery store when it comes to food. No, it continues when you get home. For me, I'm someone who's very regimented. Each morning I like to eat my Cocoa Pebbles and I fill my bowl 3/4 of the way. But what happens when you get to the bottom of the box? And you're looking in there and you're not quite sure what's left? Should I add that? Is that enough for tomorrow? I don't know. I'll go for it. So pour it in. It overflows my bowl all over the counter, and I just Bobby Brady my face into it and just start eating it, and then it spills all over. And so I do what any man would do. I start collecting the Cocoa Pebbles with my tongue off the counter. My wife walks in. What are you doing? You're disgusting. I said it was an escalation of commitment. I made an executive decision and I'm living with it. Don't judge me. You're disgusting. So a couple days later, I'm eating my tuna fish sandwich and I go to get a couple of Oreo cookies for dessert. I eat 2 of them. And I got the mega stuff, by the way, in case you were wondering. So I open the package. There's 3 left. So here we go again. Do I just finish it off and eat all 3, or do I stick to my regiment and have my 2? You know what? I don't want to be disgusting. I'm just going to have my 2. I'll leave the 1 in there. Well, a little later on that afternoon, I hear a bang out of the kitchen, and I come to find out it was my wife reaching for the Oreo cookies. Now, I had placed the package of Oreos on top of the Ritz and on top of the microwave popcorn to make it easier to get for people. Now, my wife thought the package of mega stuffed Oreos was pretty full, so she swooped in there and grabbed it thinking it was a lot heavier than it was and cracked her wrist on the top of the cabinet area. So I walk into the kitchen. She's got one hand tucked underneath her, all sore like she's a wounded bird, and the other's just holding 1 Oreo in the air, waving at me. You left 1? Are you serious? You left 1 Oreo cookie? You're horrible! But I'm not disgusting. So that's progress, right? But I love Oreo cookies. I love desserts. I used to get ice cream with my dad. We'd go to the Dairy Queen, and what we would do is we'd stand in 2 different lines because inevitably you always pick the wrong line, which is slower. So we decided years ago, we'll divide and conquer. You go in one, I'll go in the other, and then whichever line was going faster, then we would just hop into that person's line and then go up and get our ice creams. Although on this particular day, we both were in a line that was moving pretty much at the same clip. And then the person in front of us cleared the way, and we both ended up at the window at the same time. So he bought his, I bought mine, and we each got a small vanilla ice cream cone. We always got a small vanilla. And as we were walking away, he looked at my cone. What did you get? I said, small vanilla. Because that scoop looks like the size of a softball. Mine is actually going inside, it's falling inside the cone, it's so small. That's not right. You got the girl who's on her last day. I got the one looking for a raise. Come on, give me some of that. No. Icon. One thing I don't subscribe to is people on social media who post pictures of themselves losing weight. They want you to rally behind them with likes and love. And I should say as a disclaimer, I'm not talking about the people who were pregnant, have some kind of medical situation. I'm talking about your average everyday fatty who's been shoveling in the devil dogs and the meatball subs. For those who are making good decisions now, they want to be rewarded and recognized. So they'll have that picture of themselves coming out of the gym, all poured in sweat, hashtag fitness, hashtag good life, hashtag doing it, hashtag I love it, hashtag losing weight, hashtag hashtags. I don't once recall seeing a picture of you with your head buried in a hot fudge sundae saying, up 4 pounds this week. You didn't include any of us during your poor decision streak, so don't include us now that you're killing it. Down 12 pounds, or as I see it, still up about 20 since 2017. Hashtag got a ways to go, Rachel. But for those people who make good decisions every day, that don't fluctuate 35 pounds up and down, that eat right, that exercise, people generally don't say much to them, so I made it a point to do so recently. I went up to one of my colleagues, Jen. I said, Jen, I can see you're still in a size 6, looking good down there. Keep up the good work. Went back to my desk. Within 5 minutes, I got a call from HR. David, please come on down. Okay, did you tell your colleague Jen that she's, quote, looking good down there? Well, when you say it, it's... well, see, what I'm doing is quite revolutionary. Should I? Yeah, pack your bags. Okay. Did you guys hear about the lobster truck that overturned, that killed all those lobsters? Thousands of them. And there was this animal rights group that wanted to erect a statue in their honor, like a little monument for the lobsters that were lost on the roadway. Can you imagine if we did this? Every time an animal was killed in some tragic fashion, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere. I can just picture myself walking downtown, turning the corner. What the heck is this? What are these statues doing in the middle of the sidewalk? There's 6 ducks here. Oh, you should have seen it. It was horrible. Just the other day, there was this moving truck. It was going down the road. The piano fell out. A car swerved, came up on the sidewalk, took out the whole family. Oh, it was awful. I was right there. I saw it all. The ducks were so close to getting away. This last one especially. See this one? He's like, yeah, I can see the artist really capture the moment. Though I can see the ducks were out front of Subway. I guess ducks still eat free at Subway. That one was for you, Mitch. Okay, all you turkeys, I'm off to Walmart right now to get me some stretchy pants in preparation of all the food I'll be consuming this Thursday. Don't forget to drop a comment below for a chance to win one of these exquisite t-shirts. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. And remember, that way, you'll never forget. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more funny videos like this, click the subscribe button. New episodes launch each Monday. The more you know.